Hello, this is Mr. Matthew Larson, recording this right here. Welcome to my classroom. I am currently on an airplane flying across the world back to the United States. I know I'm missing the first 2 weeks of school, which is great, but you can go ahead and blame my brother for getting married on the first 2 weeks of school back in the United States. So I am on my way there. Those of you that don't know what I look like yet, there's my picture. I'm the one with less fur on my face than the little dog. That is my dog, Tully. I have him in here because, one, he's adorable. Number two, there's a very good chance he might start barking at any point during this video just to come on in and say hi. So if you hear that, that is what it is. This is going to be my quick little introduction to the rules, procedures, everything you need to know to survive class with me. Okay, moving in. First and foremost, who am I? I am Mr. Matthew Larson. You can call me any combination of that, and I will answer it. As long as you're being respectful and I know who you're talking to, you are good to go. When you're sending an email, though, please address it as Mr. Matthew or Mr. Larson versus just, hey, Mr. Just as a way of getting in the habit of writing professional and respectful emails. So please do that, okay? I'm from Montana in the United States of America. I'm the oldest of three boys. You can see my whole family sitting right up there. Connor, the one on the far left, is the one who is getting married in just a couple of days, and the reason that I am currently not in school. I graduated from the University of Mary in 2016 with a degree in social studies education. This is going to be my 6th year of teaching, and I'm also currently working on a master's in Irish studies from the National University of Ireland in Galway, starting that right this year, so this semester. So you guys are students. I'm also going to be a student. Now, my classroom is utilized as a flipped classroom. So this is a little bit different. It's going to be upside down, and I'll explain what this means right through here. Now, first and foremost, a flipped classroom is what you can see right here. I'm going to be instructing lessons for you to do at home via video and a website. There's not going to be a textbook in here. I don't have a podcast. That would be a cool thing to do, but I don't have one of those yet. So you'll have videos just like this one, and you're going to have the website. Students are going to work in class. You're not going to get notes in class. So I'm not going to sit here and talk to you like I'm doing right now. You're going to do this and listen to me at home, and you're going to work in class. I'm going to help you on your individual projects and stuff in class. So this is going to allow for deeper understanding of the concept. You're going to have better application. You're going to be able to make better connections, and I can help you. When you have questions, I am here to help you. Compared to doing your work at home, you're not going to have my help, so you do it there. So it's going to be opposite from that traditional kind of classroom where you do your homework at home and you have the teacher talk to you in class. You listen to me at home and you do your homework in class. Now, if you want some more understanding on this and the data to back it up, or your parents want information on why do I do this, it's all on my website, or just contact me and I will happily give you the information. Now, your notes are going to be done at home through YouTube, as I was already stating right through there. You are required to watch and take the notes on the videos by the deadline that is announced in class. And I'll show you in a little bit where those deadlines are going to be posted so that you know what you need to have watched and when you need to have it watched by. It is important that you don't only listen to the notes, but you actually write the notes down. Now, I know this seems annoying when I'm saying this, but there's a reason I'm doing this. When you actually write the information down, you tend to remember it better. Now, you can type your notes if you want to. You can physically handwrite your notes. I do recommend that you physically handwrite your notes because studies have shown that when you physically write something, you remember it better than if you were to just simply type it. Now, if your handwriting is like mine and looks like a chicken trying to claw its way out of a prison cell, you can go ahead and type your notes. But again, just so you know that, it is recommended that you physically write your notes. However, you need to actually take the notes somehow. Don't just listen to me. Listening is better than not doing anything, but make sure you are actually writing those notes. We're going to briefly review them in class. And by briefly, I mean we're going to whip through the entire lecture in about a minute just to make sure you understand anything. I'll take any questions that you might have, and then we're going to get right into the content. Class time is spent on projects. You are going to be working on different projects in the classroom. They're not going to be simple like, what is this? What is this? What is this? They're going to be deeper things. Why is this happening? Allows for deeper creativity. I'm going to give you some more freedom to kind of choose where you're going with that kind of stuff, but it requires a deeper understanding. It's not just surface level, like Hitler was the leader of Germany. Cool. I don't really care about that. I want to know what did he do and why was that so important and so impactful. as we dive right into that. So understand there's going to be a lot of projects in this class. You're going to be doing them in class versus listening to me give you your notes. Now, this is also going to make your reviews a lot easier because you can just watch the video as many times as you want. This is something that a number of students have told me they have done in the past. Before an assessment comes up, they'll just go through the entire playlist and get a nice little review. So everything's posted on YouTube. You can watch it as many times as you want to make sure you have all of the content. As I've stated before, this is proven to increase the learning, and honestly, it helps you learn the content, and you're better to go. The link to my channel is going to be posted on the class website. Please save this YouTube site. Just do it. I've also got the class website. Save that, because it's where literally everything is going to be posted as well. So make sure you have access to that. Now, notes are going to be on in a playlist on the website. Okay, so I've got a link to the playlist. You can go directly from YouTube, or I've actually linked the videos on the class website. You need to click on your unit. You need to watch the video, take notes over the video. If you have questions, there are 2 things that you can do. Actually, there's 3 things that you can do, but I've only written down 2. Option number 1, write it down at the time and comment down below so I can see that right there. I'll get back to it, or someone else can respond to it. Number 2, you can shoot me an email and say, hey, what do you mean by this? If it's a question about a specific point of the video, just tell me the time limit so that I can go back and see what I was talking about. Or you can save it till class and come back and we can talk about it in class right when we get there. Now, what you need for class. Number 1, you need a laptop, Chromebook, or an iPad. You need something that is connected to the internet. When it comes to this, please make sure that it is charged. Or make sure it's charged, okay? And make sure you have a charger in case it dies, because you're not going to make it through a full day without charging your laptop. You need to have a charger. There's nothing more annoying than coming to class with a laptop that does not turn on, because then you're just carrying around a heavy piece of plastic, metal, and glass. So make sure that it's actually working. Otherwise, it's useless. You also need a red headphones. I don't know why I got a red pen up there, but it looks like blood. Okay. You need a red pen. You need green pen. If we're doing some physical stuff for physical writing, you're going to need those 2 things right through there. You need a highlighter, okay? You're going to be highlighting reading if I give you paper copies of stuff. So just have a highlighter. You probably need one for other classes anyways. Bring it to class, make sure you have it. You need something to write with, okay? Please do not come to class without something to write with. A lot of our work is going to be done digitally, but you definitely need to have something to write with as well. If you want to have a journal to write your notes in, go for it. I'm not going to require it, but have somewhere where you can write your notes and keep yourself organized. Whoa, go in the wrong direction there, okay? You need access to Google Classroom. If you're not on my Google Classroom page, you need to send me an email right away and say, hey, Larson, add me to your Google Classroom page, and I'll get you added to there. You also need access to the class website, because as I've stated before, literally everything is posted on the website. Now, coming to class. If the door is closed, do not enter. It is as simple as that. If I am in the room and the door is closed, knock. If I say come in, come in. If I don't say come in, go away. Come back later. So make sure you are doing that one. If class is beginning, I'll make sure you're good to go. Get in the classroom. But if I'm in a meeting or something, working on something, and I need to be working, please don't come and distract me. Just knock first. Your phone needs to be placed face down on your desk. Or in the phone case thingy that I have on the wall. So make sure you have it there. It needs to be on silent or off. If it disrupts the learning, I will take your phone, give it to the office, and you can get it back at the end of the day. So please don't do that, because you need to be responsible. Right through there, you need to scan your ID before the bell rings and take a seat. If you are tardy or late to class, there will be a sign-in sheet near the door where you need to sign your name, the reason you're late, and the time you got there. The time is not like third period. You need to give me the specific time you got into the classroom. Then I will get it adjusted in the system at a later time. If you scan and then leave without permission, you will scan when you come back because it means you are tardy. So do not do that. This is happening if we're back to normal school, not COVID level, because I don't know what's going to be happening in a day, let alone in a while when we get back to school. This will change possibly temporarily. I will give you a notification of that. So just kind of take this with a grain of salt. You also need to be in proper uniform and have your card I can't speak English. Have your card in the proper position, okay? Making sure you're in the full uniform or I am not letting you sign. They make you have your IDs around your neck. Make sure your ID is going to be around your neck. If we're still in COVID pandemic, you need to be wearing a mask. You are not going to wear your mask like the first picture or the second picture. You will wear it like the third picture or you will not be in my classroom. whether you're vaccinated or not. Make sure you do that, okay? Try to you're late to class, you're not leaving for any reason at all. So if you come late to class and you ask to go to the bathroom, I'm not letting you leave. If you come late to class, you forgot something, I'm not letting you leave. If you come late to class, you need to go grab a charger for my tea, I'm not letting you leave. You need to come to class on time if you want to have permission to leave. So if you come late, okay, you're not leaving the classroom for any reason whatsoever at all. Ooh, can't speak. Okay, Bellwork. Bellwork's important. It's going to be done in Google Classroom where it is assigned. I'm going to have a Google slide called Bellwork, where you just simply need to do your Bellwork. Now, Bellwork needs to be done in silence and without looking up answers. Now, I do this not to try to trick you and say, oh, you don't know anything. But I look at this to see what I need to cover again. So if you don't know something, say, I don't know. Don't look it up, because if you look it up, I assume you know it. I don't cover the information. It comes time for the assessment, and you don't know the information, and you lose the points. So please do this without looking it up and in silence, because I want to know what you individually know, not what someone else told you. Okay? Do your Bellwork in silence. If your computer's not working, write it on a sheet of paper, and then add it later. Don't say, hey, my computer's not working. What do I do? I'm just going to say, figure it out, or ignore you, because I'm telling you right now. So if your computer is not working, complete it on a sheet of paper. Do it later. We're going to discuss our Bellwork after. Usually it's going to be in relation to the notes. So we'll discuss it after to make sure you're good to go and understand what is happening. If there's not Bellwork, sit silently and wait for instructions. I will not start the class until everyone is ready to learn. That means you are not talking and you are paying attention, ready to go. If one person in the back of the room is still talking, I will wait. This means you don't get to finish the assignment in class and you have homework. Not my fault, it's the kid who wouldn't stop talking. So make sure you are ready to learn. Now, time in class. Most of the time in this course is going to be spent working on projects. As I've already stated, you will have a significant portion of projects you are doing in this class. If you do not use your time wisely, you will fall behind. That is as simple as I will put it. If you are not using your time wisely, you will fall behind. Do your work in class. Do not spend 15 minutes getting yourself set up. Don't spend 25 minutes trying to find the perfect template for a PowerPoint presentation. Just start working, okay? Work smart. Do not work harder, okay? Work smarter, not harder. Make sure you're doing your time and doing your work in class, or you will fall behind. Do not ask for an extension of deadlines. If you ask for an extension of deadlines when you should be working, you're wasting your class time. You're not using your time wisely. You're going to fall behind, and I'm not going to give it to you. If you need extra time and you are on task and you are working, I will give you that extra time. Okay, that is as simple as it is. If all of you are on task working and need extra time, and one of you was sitting there not doing any work at all, I will give everyone the extension except for that one student. So make sure you're using your time wisely. I will give you an extension. If you need an extension, if you ask for an extension, I will not give you an extension. Okay, it is as simple as that. I will not talk over you, and I expect the same of you, okay? When you're talking, I'm not going to interrupt you and start talking over you. I expect you to do the same with me. When I'm talking, please be quiet and listen to me. So be respectful. It's called respect. Have some, just like Leo, okay? You need to check Google Classroom daily. Make sure you know what is posted on Google Classroom. I'm not going to drop any random bombs of assignments on you on there, but make sure you check Google Classroom daily. All assignments are going to be uploaded on the website. I'm not going to be printing anything off for you. If I do print anything off for you, I'm going to give it to you once. If you lose it, not my problem. Find it on the website, okay? Be responsible. Work needs to be submitted on Google Classroom. Sharing an assignment with me will not be counted as submitted. I will not grade that assignment. It is way too challenging to go through my email and try to find an assignment submitted by one student, let alone 20 of you. Work will be submitted to me on Google Classroom. It will not be submitted to me via email. With this being said, if for some reason something's happening and you cannot submit it on Google Classroom, you can send it to me via email. You need to be saying explaining what's going on. You must attach the work and you must add a private comment on Google Classroom stating, I couldn't turn it in here, I submitted it on email. If you don't do that, I'm not going to be accepting the work. That is only under extreme circumstances, but you need to let me know right through there. Late work policy is going to be followed. Okay, it's the one the school's been using since 2021. So please make sure you understand this. Okay, up 24 hours late is going to be a 5% deduction. Week late, 10%. 2 weeks, 20%. More than 2 weeks, I'm not accepting the work. So make sure you turn your work in on time. If you're absent for some reason and can't complete the assignment, just let me know. You need to communicate with me. Okay, communication is going to be key. Here's the grade distribution. notification is also posted in the syllabus, so I'm not going to go over it right now. Grades, okay, are going to be uploaded to PowerSchool as soon as they are graded. With grades, it is important to understand, I don't give grades. You earn grades, okay? I give you the grade that you earn. I do not decide randomly what you get. So if you don't like your grade, it's because you did not do the work correctly. Make the adjustments you need to do to be better. If you don't know what those are, ask me. I will happily inform you on how you can improve yourself. You need to allow me at least 1 week to submit the grade after you have submitted the assignment to me. If you ask me if an assignment is graded, I will not release your grade for a week. This means even if I have already graded it, I will not submit your individual grade on PowerSchool for up to a week because you need to give me time to grade the work. So please make sure you are giving me time to grade the work. Final grades posted on Google Classroom or on PowerSchool. Disregard the grade on Google Classroom. There is often I will just go through 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 and clear the system. Do not email me and say, did I really get a 1 on this assignment? I'm not going to respond to that email. Okay, final grades posted on PowerSchool. Check PowerSchool to make sure you're good to go. Late work is going to be graded last. If you want fast feedback, you need to submit your work on time. So you could have submitted the assignment 2 days late, and it might take me a week and a half to get back to it because my last priority is grading late work. If you want a quick assignment grade, you need to submit your work on time. Okay. If there's an error in grading, you need to contact me via email. Don't necessarily just talk to me in class. You can ask me about it in class, but I'm going to say please send me an email because that way it's in writing. When I need to go back and I have a chance, I will look at it and I will get the adjustment fixed, and then I will send you a notification via email. So if there's an issue with any of the grading, you need to send me an email. Don't ask me about grades during class because that's not using your class time wisely. Come in during breaks, before school, after school, or shoot me an email, and I will happily explain what's going on right through there. Extra credit is rarely given. You cannot complete your extra credit if you don't have every other assignment submitted first. So if you've done every assignment except for one, I'm not going to be giving you that those extra credit points until you complete the work you were supposed to do, and please don't ask for it, okay? I will randomly give you extra credit on occasion. If I'm not giving you extra credit, there's a reason I'm not giving you extra credit. Please do not ask for it. Plagiarism, okay? If you do this, I will catch you. This is not okay. You will receive a 0 for the work. Your parents will be notified, and I'm going to lose a lot of respect for you. Cheating is not acceptable, okay? I will catch you. Do not do it. It is as simple as that. If I think you cheated, okay, you cheated. It's as simple as that. The other thing I will tell you is by the time I'm coming to you to talk to you about cheating or plagiarism, I already have all the answers. I'm just asking you to figure out whether or not you're going to be honest with me. So when it comes to that point, you should definitely be honest because it's going to be the best thing for you. But I know everything I'm asking you. I'm just going to try to give you a chance to be honest, to gain some respect back. I have a 0 tolerance policy with plagiarism. If I catch you plagiarizing, it's as simple as that. You will be receiving a 0, okay? Do not do it. It is as simple as that. Don't do it. Now, the class website. Everything is posted on the website and or on Google Classroom. LarsonOnline.weebly.com. I've already linked this on Google Classroom. Please save this website to your tabs because it's kind of important. Here, you will see some tips for grade 9. Whoever is subbing my class, please pause the video right now and allow them to read these tips. So as you can see, these are all bits of advice that were given to you from former students who have taken this course. If you notice a couple things, number 1, procrastination is up here a lot, as is not complaining about the workload. You will work hard in this classroom, but it is important that you do your work and just go from there. If you do your work and don't procrastinate, you will be fine. You will learn a lot, and we will go from there. Final takeaways, you are responsible for your own learning, okay? As I've stated before, I do not give grades, you earn grades. If you don't like your assignment grade, who do you need to look at? You need to look in the mirror and figure out what you didn't do correctly and how you can improve. If you don't know how to do that, you need to come and talk to me. Questions, if you have any, please shoot me an email because I am clearly not in class right now and I can't answer your question. So the syllabus you will find on the class website. Okay, you need to digitally sign this. You're going to get 5 points if you submit it on time. You will get 1 point if you turn it in after the deadline. So the deadline is posted on Google Classroom. Please make sure to submit it before the deadline. If you have any questions, get a hold of me via email. Otherwise, and I will respond as soon as my plane lands and I get a chance to get on the internet and check my email. Otherwise, good luck. Have a great year, and I will see you shortly.